Hello and welcome to the Feng Shui Money Couch, where I share Feng Shui wisdom and other woo. My name is Laura Creo, aka the Feng Shui Lady, and today I'm discussing art and Feng Shui. From a Feng Shui perspective, our stories are reflected and literally written on our walls. That's why a big part of what I do involves storyboarding and treating your home like a living, breathing 3D vision board. Art is one of the first things that I notice when it comes to people's stories. What it's depicting, where it's located, what colors dominate the space, and ultimately, what story is being depicted. Is it aspirational or tragic? And you can ask yourself these same questions. I've seen art in people's homes so morose and disturbing that it would dampen the mood of even the most cheerful, balanced individual. That same person with the type of art is often oblivious to how it's affecting their own personal narrative and subconscious mind. So while you don't need a psychologist or a feng shui consultant to understand how seeing sad or disturbing imagery on a daily basis might impact your psyche, you might need one of us to point it out. Sometimes we're so close to the obvious that we cannot see it ourselves, especially if you're the one surrounding yourself with the dark influences and images and you've normalized them or fixated on how expensive the art is rather than how it makes you feel or what it is communicating. In Feng Shui terms, context and location matter most because what appears negative to one individual might have a different backstory for another. There's an energetic map in Feng Shui that we use to uncover where love or money or health or any of the 9 major themes in your life are represented in your home. The 9 life themes represented in Feng Shui in the Feng Shui energetic map called the Bagua include skills and knowledge, career, travel and helpful people, family, health, children and creativity, wealth, and finally, love and relationships. So a piece of art can be curated and storyboarded to work for you rather than against you by placing it in alignment with each of these themes. For example, a film poster for a horror film that, say, you produced and made substantial income from could contextually work in your career or money centers of your home. However, that same poster would be destructive in your relationship or family centers. See? So in most cases, you don't need to buy all new art to change your narrative. It's really about curating the art you already have to align with the story and life you want to live. Once you understand the Feng Shui Bagua map, you become empowered to narrate your story in a productive manner. Location and context are everything in this regard. That's a big part of what I help people with. I can read the room, so to speak, and help you translate what it's communicating so that you can have greater agency over your personal narrative. So I woke up a couple days ago with a bee in my bonnet, so to speak, and decided it was time for a new chapter in love. It is Mercury retrograde right now, so it's a great time to repurpose things that we already own. Anything that begins with RE applies here. Redecorating, recharging, revisiting, etc. It's all about the edit and the revision. I didn't have to go out and buy any new art per se. Instead, I just rotated my personal art that had been in storage to update my narrative. As soon as I made the shift, it was uncanny how it aligned with my personal circumstances. New romantic suitors and insights suddenly entered the picture. I had been in a relationship that ended a few months ago and have been gradually making shifts to my love gua since then. The love gua, of course, is the area of your home that represents your love life, and mine happens to be in my bedroom, which is ideal, and one of the reasons that I chose this home. So I also recently invested in new bedding and had cleared the room post-relationships and invested in some new wardrobe pieces with dating in mind. And yet there was still something more I felt needed to shift. My art was sweet and what one could describe as girly. My bedroom could just as easily have been that of a teenage girl's in certain respects. And the art was charming and it made me happy, but it wasn't exactly sexy or romantic in an adult sense. So we're talking flowers and butterflies and all of that. So I decided to rotate my art with some sensual Gustav Klimt pieces I had in storage. The large piece that I chose to place over my bed depicts these naked lovers intertwined in bed. It's very sexy. I also chose another smaller Klimt piece for the love corner of my bedroom with those same lovers clothed while standing embracing each other. Very sweet. Both pieces are now strategically placed in my love bois. And whatever you hang over your bed is what you are inviting into the bed. That sexy art replaced my lovely pieces that also communicated love but lacked any eroticism or sexual context. And the love bois does represent all kinds of relationships, not just romantic. However, I wanted to be more targeted to romantic love, and the Love is All statement piece that had been hanging over my bed was moved here into the family bois and is now prominently placed over my sofa in the living room. It's a floral piece with the statement, love is all, that works seamlessly here in the family bois because wood element, including florals such as these, support this life center. It's also where I typically record the pod and entertain. This is a universal theme of love, and it's perfectly aligned here while the more erotic adult version of love lives in my bedroom. When you are ready to curate your personal narrative with Feng Shui, I am excited to work with you. Visit my link tree in the show notes for all the ways that we can do that. All right, everybody, thank you for joining me, and be sure to subscribe, like, and share. It helps my work and it spreads the love. Cheers, everyone, and ciao for now.